We're getting into game one. We're going to Nightshade. And I hope you guys are ready. Because I'm ready. Spawning in the lower right-hand corner, our red Protoss player for Team Liquid is MaNa. And his opponent in the upper left-hand corner, the blue Zerg player, it is Lambo. Dropping down that early pool. Getting that early pool. I'm not sure when this went down. I think it was a 12 pool based on what else we got going on. This probe was over here blocking the hatchery. But Lambo doesn't want to take any hatcheries. Not yet, anyways. Alright, we got 6 lings on the way. Back at home, MaNa's got the gateway coming up. He hasn't put anything else up yet. Checking for the hatchery again. Sees that there's no hatch, and he's gonna block it with the pylon. Gonna be annoying and block it with the pylon. He'll see the 6 lings walk by. Throws the cyber core down. Oh, that's an odd placement for the cyber core, it feels like. Is that a wall? It always feels a little weird with this next to it, but it almost feels like there's a gap here. Maybe it was intentional. Maybe he's gonna... He blocks that with the zealot. I'm not a huge fan of this wall, to be honest with you. This feels a little weird. Okay, I like it with this gateway, though. That's better. Yeah, Lambo also thinks that might be a path, but it is not. And MaNa, of course, knows how to wall. And so, his gateway's taking a lot of damage. There's a second zealot being chronoed out, but it feels all a little late. Oh, the lings do not get in. They get a nice surround on one zealot. They'll get the probe, they'll get the zealot. And they're gonna be chewing away on this gateway for a little bit longer. Oh, it's so low. The lings decide to go in instead. Uh-oh, 6 on gas here. MaNa making a little bit of a mistake. Oh, maybe he was actually setting a trap there for those lings. Oh, one more probe doesn't go down. And this pylon block forcing Lambo to take his second base at his third location. Looks like Zealot and Adept gonna move across the map now. Also a probe. This probe still on the other side of the map, just chilling, you know, as probes do. So MaNa successfully fending that off. It was a little annoying, caused him a little bit of a headache, but he's gonna drop a Nexus behind it. Queen is working on this pylon, but there are 2 adepts and a zealot here, and they're gonna start working on this queen. This queen is very far away from any creep. That is, my friends, a dead queen, and MaNa's gonna be pretty happy with that. 3 units here, already grabbing a queen. One of the adepts is pretty low. Oh, cancels that shade though, wants to stick around. Gonna get 2 drones at least. Bunch of lings as well. The zealot will go down. Oh my god, 4 drones going down. These first few units doing so much damage. They'll shade out. Resources lost so heavily in MaNa's favor right now. And behind this, he's got a Dark Shrine and a Robo coming up. MaNa's in a fantastic spot after that early 12 pull. Just didn't get enough done for Lambo. So far, what? 2 zealots and a probe have gone down for MaNa. Yeah, this is a really nice start. Pushes away these lings as well. Link speed is finished, but there's just not quite enough lings here. You should be able to get this gateway, but the re-wall is very easy with the way MaNa has this wall up. Sure, he loses a gateway, but keeps everything alive. All the units alive, keeps the wall intact. And the Dark Shrine's almost done. The War Prism's on its way out. And what kind of detection do we have back at home for Lambo? No kind of detection is what we have back at home for Lambo. Lings are still outside the front base, but the warp prism moved around them. Should be able to warp in a few DTs right down here. 3 of them getting warped in at a time. It's fourth gateway not quite up yet. And 2 DTs heading towards the main. It looks like one's going to take out the natural base. Now he's sending them both up to the main. There's just no detection here. Lambo might just GG. There it is. Not a good place to be in if you're Lambo. And MaNa holds that 12 pull up very nicely, gets some damage done, and gets those quick Dark Templar out for a nice GG. Game number 1 with some cheeky stuff. Oh, now all the casters get in. Well, they all miss game 1. Well, alright, some of the casters left, but we still got Zombie Grub in here. So you know. The cool people stay. Also, Zuka? I don't know what language Zuka casts in. I have not seen Zuka before. Don't see Zuka on the list on Team Liquid. Man, that is a long list though. So I'm not sure who Zuka is casting with or for. Maybe they have their own channel. I am not sure. What I am sure of is that we're getting into game 2 on Everdream. Let us hop on in. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner. Playing for Team Liquid, it is our red Protoss player, MaNa. And his opponent in the lower left, the blue Zerg player, Lambo. Doesn't look like we have any cheeky openings going on just yet. A little bit of an extractor trick going on here for Lambo. It's interesting. Not something to see a ton, but I feel like I've been seeing a little bit more of that. Give me 1 second. I have returned. Did I miss anything? Oh, missing a cannon rush. Yes, I'm missing everything. Oh, and MaNa wants to get that quick game 2 victory. Going for some early pressure here. Drops another pylon. Drops the cannon. We're gonna see a second cannon inside this wall. Yeah, drops a second cannon. Could cancel this pylon, but wants to keep it there, I think. This is a lot of investment, though. This is a ton of investment. But the base can't be canceled, so this base is not long for this world. Oh, okay. Lambo going for the triple spine defense. I don't know how much I like that, but I guess no other buildings can be planted down because the creep is here. So it's just two cannons. Back at home, MaNa getting up a cyber core. Doesn't have it up yet. I think if the cannons focus this base, they will kill it. I think. MaNa has to make sure to focus that base though. Because by the time the spines burrow, yeah, this base is going down for sure. Right? Am I crazy? It's totally going down. It's gonna drop the 4 spines. The base has been focused and it will go down. And then I mean, the cannons are all dead, so MaNa could try to focus down something that he can kill here, but it's not going to be much. There's an Adept back at home to push away the Lings. This is a full wall off, so that's a Maybe a bit unfortunate here for MaNa, who still doesn't have a Nexus. Cannons are all gone, so the base just gets replanted pretty quickly. Oh no, the larva. Use the larva. Don't let it die. Oh, he used it. Lambo, my hero. I see why you're a Lambo fan. See what he gets in chat. Oh, Lambo fans. Now he's just now starting speed. Depth is coming up into the main base. Won't complete that shade. But we've got a cannon and a shield battery protecting a proxied Robo. The Overlord is flying in to see if there's a Nexus. Sees no Nexus and is getting a little worried. Getting a little bit worried. There are still 4 spines here. That is going to help Lambo quite a bit once the hatchery finishes. A second Robo coming up, and Lambo sees all of this. Oh, it's canceled. He even sees the... Oh, he replaced it because it was going to block this Immortal. That's a... Oh, no. Oh, no, MaNa. Oh, no. He has it rallied this way, and it just didn't. It just didn't do that. Oh, man. A couple of drones going down. 3 drones, actually. Nice kills here from these Adepts. Oh, that's brutal. So now he has to wait for the Warp Prism to come out. And it means he canceled and replaced this Robo for nothing. Again, this is all seen by the Overlord. There's nothing here that shoots up. Decent amount of Lings out, and Metabolic Boost is about to finish. There's 3 spines down here already. Oh, killing the Creep Tomb. It's so frustrating. But Ling Speed is going to help a lot against this Immortal. Flare is on the way here for Lambo. Oh, that Adept just barely lives in the Warp Prism. No Creep Tumor means that the Queens are going to have a lot tougher time punishing this Warp Prism. She's going to go heal up. And now Lambo just has to hold. That's easier said than done against double proxy Robo Immortal. Oh, are the Lings going for a counter? No, they're going for a surround. And there's only 1 shield battery over here. Okay, there's a second one behind it. 3rd and 4th one coming up. And a cannon here as well, just for that extra damage output to protect these important units. Ooh, spines getting targeted down. 3 Immortals killing those spines so quickly. Immortals getting their shields all healed. And a Stargate going down. Ooh, but we have a Nidus in the main base. It looks like Lambo has given up on this lower base. He's gonna hold the high ground ramp while he Niduses the other side of the map. MaNa has nothing in this base. He's gonna take out this hatchery. Is he gonna recall the Immortals? Recalls 2 of them in the Warp Prism. Lings are coming out. There's cannon in the main mineral line. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. Oh, I love the hold position on the Lings. Forcing Lambo to do a little micro tricks there, but the cannon's going down, and the Queens are here, so the Warp Prism can't just stick around forever. 1 shield battery is not going to be enough, as more Lings just surrounding everything, and that's all the drones dead. Only 4 drones left alive here for MaNa, and I think at least one of them's on the other side of the map. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is. But the main Nexus is going to go down. MaNa doesn't have enough to replace it. Oh man, and Lambo, all Lambo has to do is hold. But again, that is easier said than done. He might want to head down here and try to kill all of this. He has Queens back at home. He's going to send the Lings back home. Nope. Oh, he can't decide. All right, he's sending 2 Lings down. MaNa hasn't rebuilt his base, and now Lambo has to know that this is it. Oh, the Nidus is going to get killed, but all the Lings get out, except for 2. And so they'll go kill the rest of this. There's not a lot here for Lambo, though. Can these Immortals do it? The drones might have to come off the line. There's only 1 Warp Prism. The Lings get a nice surround. The Warp Prism's taking a ton of damage. Oh, man, it's down to 18 hit points. It does get healed back up by the shield battery. These Immortals are going to have to go heal. There's not a lot of Ling production. Oh, but there's a Spire coming up. Literally 1, not 1 Muta. I guess the cannons still exist. But a couple of mutas, maybe even just like 1 or 2 corruptors to take out this War Prism could be massive. What are these Lings doing? Oh no, Lambo has them on the wrong hotkey and they're trying to get out of the base and it is not working. This Observer is helping so much. There's 0 detection here for Lambo. This is such a tedious game. MaNa might actually be able to win this. There's a real win case for him. He has enough static defense back up here that Lambo can't just win by killing these units. Oh, the Warp Prism. It's gotta be so careful around these queens. I can't come pick anything up now. And with the mutas out, I think MaNa just has to GG as the Warp Prism goes down and the base is still up here for Lambo. There it is. GG gets called and Lambo wins. An insane game. Number 2. What a cheeky game, man. Well, Lambo takes it and ties the series up 1-1. Oh boy. What a game, man. What a series so far. I mean, 12 pool. Game 1 was 12 pool. Held into DTs. Not held. Although I think really the Adepts and Zealot kind of did the work there. It put Lambo so far behind that he didn't have any detection up. And he just didn't have the economy to deal with it anyways. Can you imagine, like, even just Archon harass there out of MaNa would have been so good. And then game 2, Cannon Rush into Proxy Robo into Nidus. Quality memes from these guys. We're going to Eternal Empire for game number 3. Maybe we'll get ourselves a macro game. I don't know which I'd prefer. Another cheese or a macro game. Well, let's get in and we will find out what these guys are planning on doing. Spawning in the lower left-hand corner for Team Liquid, it is MaNa. And his opponent in the upper right, the blue Zerg player, it is Lambo. Got some Lambo cheering in the chat. Good morning, Apoptosis. We were talking earlier, Flair and I, and Ash was in here too, about just how good of a DM you are. How awesome Wayfarers was last night. Definitely improved my work experience getting to listen to that. Now Lambo is dropping down that early pool. It's not quite as early as game 1. Not the 12 pool, but still a cheeky little early pool. And dropping the gas, or dropping the hatchery rather. There is no gas with this. MaNa going gateway gas, and we'll see if he just drops the Nexus immediately. He hasn't scouted, so he doesn't know what's on the other side of the map this game. He does drop that Nexus. And yeah, just playing a bit of a standard game here for our Protoss player. Kind of an interesting wall once again. I wonder if we're gonna see the... I don't really know where you put the gateway for this one. Maybe here? To get that little alleyway between them. We have Lings coming out though. And Lambo now taking that gas. Gonna be getting into that Ling speed. See what MaNa decides to do from here. Oh man, he still hasn't seen this, which means this Adept is so late to defend these Lings. He's scouting, but he still hasn't scouted that this hatchery isn't finished yet. And the Lings just get right in. They're gonna go for the pylon. Oh man. Oh man. I think this Adept gets out, but just barely. That was insanely close. Pylon gets placed. There's no more Lings after this. Of course, MaNa doesn't know that, so he blocks off the entrance with this pylon. The single Ling looking for a kill. It's already got one. It's already tasted pro blood and it wants more. And it gets more. Look at that. Cheeky Ling. Oh, and with one hit, it doesn't live. Rip. Probes, or the Adept defends well down at the bottom as well. We have Ling Speed coming up. Lambo just droning up behind this, but MaNa does have the Nexus up as well. Those Lings didn't get insane damage done. If they had not let the Adept get out, then all of a sudden MaNa is in a world of trouble. It's not even half a second. It was like a 1/10 of a second. Made all the difference in the world. He's starting to kill this pylon. He's going to need a new pylon first. MaNa, don't kill the pylon yet. Build a new pylon. Please, MaNa. Please. I beg you. Don't kill your pylon. Don't do it. Okay, there it is. Whew, okay. I was a little worried. I won't lie. And of course, he is going Stargate behind this. But then into Twilight and Robo. So just getting the single Phoenix out for now. And then going into a Glaives attack. Wants to get rid of all the scouting. We have Spore Crawlers coming up. Lambo's playing safe. He's got the third base as well. He doesn't know about the extra gateways going up, about Glaives or the Robo. Alright, this pylon. It's so close. There it goes. Finally goes down. Phoenix getting more kills. What do we have here out of Lambo? Not much. I think he's going to get completely caught off guard by this Glaives attack. There's no Roach Warren. He's just got Lings on the way. He doesn't even have a Bane Nest. You need one of those things to deal with Glaive Adepts. And he has none of them. MaNa's taking the third base, actually. So maybe this Glaive Adept attack isn't going to be all that impactful. Depends on how adept Lambo is at dealing with these Glaved units. Oh, Ling's getting on top of some of these Adepts. Forces another Warp in. Oh, but Lambo should be able to get the kills here. That's going to be annoying. Going to put some pressure on to take out this pylon. If they can force a cancel on this Nexus, that would be huge. It would take a long time, but these Lings are doing some good damage to this. One Adept is coming over. That's not enough to kill these Lings. Could delay, though. Big Adept shade down here. Evo Chamber is on the way. Roach Warren is done. Oh, the drones are being pulled off. Oh, no. 7 going down already. And another big warp in the main base. Lambo was absolutely not ready for this. He might get the kill on the Nexus. Oh, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Roaches are coming out, but Glaive Adepts are not bad at fighting Roaches. They'll take out the first 2. Easy peasy. Not a single Adept has gone down over on this side of the map yet. The Lings are not going to get into the main base. Oh, no, they don't get the kill. Oh, big mistake here, I think, for Lambo. Not killing that Nexus off. But I think the bigger mistake was not realizing this was coming. It looks like he has enough Roaches to fight this now, but not in 2 locations, and that's a real issue. When the Adepts start shading, shade they will. Link's coming back over. MaNa's just at 34 probes at the moment. Lambo is still up on that worker count. Kills off the Spore Crawler so that the Warp Presence can come on in and warp in another round of Adepts. Oh, and they're just shading all over the place. There's no Roaches down here. More drones going down. This third base is starting to get saturated. It's very low. But you can still mine off of a low Nexus. Are there enough Roaches here to actually kill this? MaNa is trying to fight against it, trying to do some nice little micro. But there are a few too many Roaches. Oh man, and Lambo's down to 33 drones now, and it's getting even worse as MaNa probes up like crazy. He's got triple probe production. I really feel like if those Lings had finished off this Nexus, it was so close. MaNa wouldn't be in nearly as good of a spot right now, but Lambo is struggling. He's struggling. He's got a lair. He's got Roaches, but I don't even think he has roach speed. He doesn't have an upgrade coming up. He's droning back up like crazy right now, but it's 3 base to 3 base. And MaNa's income has been a lot better. Now, what does he have behind this? Charge on the way up. Immortals coming out. He's just getting a nice army up. And he's still got to play defensive against these Adept Warp-ins, or Shade-ins, I should say. I just cannot believe this base stayed up. 196 hit points. There was like 6 Lings attacking it and no defense. I think Lambo's probably heavily regretting that at the moment. But of course, he didn't know what we know. And if he did, well, that would be cheating. MaNa's gonna hit with this big force now. 2 Immortals in this. Charge is close to completing. A few Sentries, a few Stalkers even. These Roaches do not have Roach speed. This 3rd base is in a ton of trouble. Some force fields segmenting off these Roaches. More drones going down. I don't know where the hell these drones are going, man. They're coming out to fight. Fighting against Zealots. Lambo is already down workers, and he's losing even more. Nice pickup to dodge those biles. Are there enough Roaches here? 2 Immortals are still standing strong. 18 drones going down, and I have a feeling MaNa is going to move on to the next stage of the upper bracket. As Lambo drops down a base, he's down in supply. Oh, he's going to get a nice surround on this army. MaNa might have to pick up these Immortals and evacuate. But, I don't know, man. 2 base, 3. Lambo's going to have to do something real special to get back into this game. I don't think Roaches are a good unit. Sorry, I just bumped the mic. Are a good unit to have if you're down in supply. I guess he's 3 supply up. That is, not very much. Lambo, he's going to go for one last ditch attack. It's just not going to be enough, though. The force fields are really nice here. 4 Immortals, even an Oracle joining in. And GG gets called. MaNa will move on. After defending a 12 pool, failing at a cannon rush and proxy double robo. And then, well, successfully executing a really nice Glaive Adept attack.